What's up, knowledge seekers? Welcome back to another episode of History They Don't Want You to Know. Before we dive in, smash that subscribe button like it owes you money. Today, we're exposing the absolute wildest geographical clickbait in human history, a 1,000-year-old marketing scam that makes those lose 30 pounds in 3 days ads look honest. Okay, I need to make sure no one's listening. The truth about Greenland? It's not green at all. I know, mind-blowing stuff. But listen, this isn't just some random mix-up. This is literally the OG fake news, and I'm about to spill all the tea. Greenland is basically a giant ice cube so massive it makes your freezer look like a matchbox. We're talking about a place that's 80% covered in ice, with enough frozen water to make Elsa from Frozen look like an amateur. So here's the tea. Back in the 10th century, this Viking dude named Erik the Red, and yes, that was literally his influencer name because of his flaming red hair and beard, got himself exiled from Iceland. And not for a cute cancel culture reason, but for straight-up murder. This man had more red flags than a Soviet parade. After being kicked out, Erik sailed west and found this massive ice-covered land. But instead of calling it what it was, White Land or Iceland 2.0 or frozen tundra that will kill you land, he named it Greenland. And why? Because he was trying to recruit people to move there. This man created the first ever clickbait in history. He was basically like, come to Greenland, we have green fields, trust me, bro. Now you might be thinking, okay, funny history lesson, but what does this have to do with modern politics? Everything, my friend, everything. First off, Greenland has become the ultimate geopolitical hot potato. It's sitting on natural resources worth so much money that Jeff Bezos would be checking his couch cushions for spare change. We're talking rare earth minerals, oil, and a strategic location that has world powers drooling like teenagers at a free pizza event. Remember when former President Trump wanted to buy Greenland in 2019? Denmark was like, this isn't Amazon Prime, you can't just add territories to your cart. But the fact that it was even discussed shows how valuable this ice kingdom has become. And here's the conspiracy part. Climate change is melting Greenland faster than a popsicle in the Sahara, exposing more of those sweet, sweet resources. Some people think certain countries might be less motivated to fight climate change because they're playing the long game for Greenland's treasures. I'm not naming names, but the game is shady. But wait, there's more. Greenland's melting ice isn't just exposing resources, it's literally changing world maps. We're talking about enough water to raise sea levels and redraw coastlines globally. Countries are out here fighting over climate accords while secretly updating their naval charts. And don't get me started on the internet. Greenland looks massive on most maps because of something called the Mercator projection. Another geographical scam that makes Greenland look the size of Africa when it's actually smaller than Mexico. The lies just keep stacking up. So there you have it, folks. The first marketing scam in history is still affecting global politics today. Erik the Red's 1,000-year-old clickbait has countries ready to throw hands over who gets to control a place that was falsely advertised as a lush paradise. Next time someone tells you don't believe everything you read online, remind them that humans have been falling for fake news since literal Vikings were running the social media game. If you enjoyed having your mind absolutely blown today, hit that like button so hard your ancestors feel it. Drop a comment with what misleading place name I should expose next. Is Iceland actually icy? Is Rhode Island really an island? Let me know. This has been History They Don't Want You to Know. Stay woke, stay curious, and remember, the biggest influencers in history didn't have Instagram. They had boats and really good PR skills. And Greenland? Still not green. I checked.